Hutchinson gets it, kicks the web, right corner three, ring it up.
Genesis Prep loves to push transition. Euro step from Shelton. Smith has been hot and stays hot. Jake Smith, three-pointer number 6.
Haji Omerovich in the front court to Webb, showtime, one-handed finish.
Hillman, watch three. Give him three.
Like James Harden leads the NBA in free throws every year. He's a lefty and it always catches people off guard. Reed, right wing three-pointer, you know it. James Reed from downtown.
Hillman attacks. Junior Williams. Yes.
Aramita, left arc. She's left open, a three. Yes, ma'am. Aramita's third three of quarter number 3.
Genesis Prep, close to a championship. Three-pointer Smith, it's off, rebound by the Jaguars, and Genesis Prep dethrones the defending champs and get a crown of their own. Jaguars, the 1A D2 Real Dairy Shootout winners.
Back at Taco Bell Arena for Boise State women's basketball, they come in a perfect 5-0, one of 2 unbeaten teams in the Mountain West. The opponent tonight, the Eastern Washington Eagles, head of the Big Sky Conference. They come in 3-2. Taco Bell Arena, the spot. Chris Lewis on hand. Thanks so much for watching. Boise State coming off of a perfect Hilton Concord Classic, went 2-0. First opponent, St. Mary's, a close game where the Broncos pulled one out at the end. And in game number 2 against Charlotte, Boise State trailed it most of the way, but behind a career-high performance, 24 from Jai Rodriguez, Boise State was able to claim a victory in game number 2. Now, the headline for the game against Eastern Washington, somewhat of a family connection. Now, Haley Hodgins is the all-time leading scorer for the Eagles. She's gone, was a senior on last year's team. But taking her place, Delaney Hodgins, a junior, putting up big numbers, averaging 18.7 rebounds a contest. The third sister of the group, Brady Hodgins, a bench player, a freshman for Boise State. So a unique opportunity for her, a contributor for Boise State, playing against a team that her 2 older sisters starred on. It's Boise State Eastern Washington coming up, but first had a chance to talk about all those topics with Coach Gordy Presnell of Boise State.
The only team from District 1 in this field. Genesis Prep gets another three-pointer from Johnny Hillman. Hillman having a half at the Idaho Center. 14 points. And a near steal, but a foul. And this on Dietrich. So it is a turnover force for the Jaguars. This game is completely flipped. Remember, it was a 9-2 score. Dietrich leading. And now Genesis Prep has opened up an 8-point lead. Monzi rolling and scoring. The largest lead of the game for any team. It's a 10-point lead for Genesis Prep. That man-to-man defense, tough to solve. Smith, the answer. Yes, sir. He hit a tournament record 7 threes in the quarterfinals, scored 23 points against Kendrick. Backdoor cut, what a catch from Hillman. Back out perimeter, a 3 from right, front of the rim. Dill grabs the rebound. Shaw pull up. Shaw gets it back, his own board. Smith again, bingo. Back-to-back triples for Jake Smith, and Dietrich back within 4. Monzi with a drop step, and Dill throws it away. But it's stolen in the backcourt. Hillman does the work, finds Schroeder. Both of these teams love the open style of play. We're getting a bit of it late in the first half. Estelle loves this style. It's Shaw and a moving screen on Dietrich.
Offensive foul on Blue Devils #1, Garrett Estelle. Second personal foul, team foul 7.
Garrett Estelle commits the moving screen.
Down for the Blue Devils #5, Corey Robinson.
A big foul on Estelle. That is his second, so he heads to the bench, the former player of the year. And now Porter Robertson in for Dietrich. Genesis Prep's led by as many as 9. Dietrich's led by as many as 7. Dill, another rejection. You have to love Idaho's passion for high school sports. High school football and high school basketball always draws crowds. What a take from Hillman. He's putting on a show in Nampa. And gets the steal and scores. Wow. Johnny Hillman with 18 of Genesis Prep's 32. A 10-point lead, a new largest for the Jaguars. And that is a big whistle, the second foul called on Monzi.
Fouls on Genesis Prep. Stefan Monzi with second personal foul, team foul 7.
You see Coach Marcel Colbert, bottom of your screen, glaring at his bench, considering a substitution. A little bit upset with his team, upset with his center for picking up a cheap foul number 2. We'll see if they keep him on the floor the last minute, 42 of the half. Indeed, he will check out Luke Gonzalez, also with 2 fouls. He comes in. So far, this first half has belonged to Johnny Hillman. He has already a tournament high 18 points, and we're not even through the first 2 quarters. Hillman's been doing it, getting into the paint, has the basketball, wants that screen, gets it, he fires. That time off. Dietrich will have it. Use your mobile device to log on and watch your favorite high school sporting events wherever you are, whenever you want. Never miss another game. And don't miss any of the games today. 5 more from the Idaho Center, and NFHS Network will have the coverage. Dill pushes off, and an offensive foul on Dietrich.
We have an offensive charge on Dietrich's number 21, Slade Dill, his second personal foul, team foul.
Each team has reached the limit, with that being an offensive foul, though, no free throws. Williams to the big Gonzalez, and an offensive foul. That's a position that nobody wants to be in, being on the opposite end of a shoulder by the former hockey player, Luke Gonzalez. That's his 3rd. So Genesis Prep passes it downsize. Jake Shelton, who's 5'11", comes in for the 6'5" Gonzalez. Is it any surprise Gonzalez plays football? But you have to keep in mind, Genesis Prep does not have a football team, so he plays football for post falls. Turnover each way, Genesis Prep turns it over after they get a steal. Again, Genesis Prep, just a small Christian school, a private school in the Post Falls area. So no football team. So a couple of players who play football on this squad do so at Post Falls. Contested, Smith 3. It does not matter. 3rd 3 for his 11. He has 12 3-pointers so far in 2.5 games in this tournament. After Genesis Prep led by 10, Dietrich back within 5. Marcel Colbert wants timeout with 20 seconds to go in the first half.